Welcome back to Streamers Reloaded, my name is Tom and let's get right into the news. And first up today we have an update on Destiny's ban from last week. As a reminder, Destiny was banned after one of his guests showed an inappropriate image on his stream. We didn't know the ban length at the time, but we can now say, yes, Destiny is unbanned. Then next up we have a follow-on from the not interested button introduced last week. One user shared on Twitter, so apparently the not interested option that was supposed to help the Twitch discovery system is not available for the promoted streams. This is followed by a screenshot showing that for a non-promoted stream, clicking the three dots icon shows the not interested button, but for promoted streams, this option is not available. Now this does make somewhat some sense, as the promoted tag is normally used as either a paid for promotion or a stream that has been specifically picked to grow. The problem here being, the purpose of the not interested button is to hide streams you don't want to see, but here we have the kind of streams that everyone has been complaining about. And before we continue, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Raid ShadowLegends. ShadowLegends has millions of players and dozens of tough bosses, and they've recently just introduced an entirely new playable faction, the Shadowkin. Use my links below to download Raid yourself to your mobile phone or PC. And here we have Shadowkin, the new playable faction. They're inspired by the mythos of medieval Japan, along with a load more Eastern Asian influences. My favourite character has to be the legendary Jintoro. His model is extremely detailed and just looks cool. And this month alone, Raid just released an insane amount of new content and new things to do. First up, they've released 11 amazing new champions and have also released 200 brand new missions to complete. And if that's not enough, they've also added 5 tough new levels to almost every single dungeon in the game. So what are you waiting for? Go to the video description, click my links and support my channel by downloading Raid today. Thanks again to Raid ShadowLegends for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to the news. Next up we got one from the Gears 5 community. Now this one's a bit of an older piece of news, but I haven't seen anyone else cover it, and this comes from the streamer ThatLadyTho, and an example of blatant harassment from other members of the community. During a section of her stream, some other partnered and pro players jumped in and started saying some pretty messed up stuff. Before we go into the logs, here's an example of the streamer reading these messages out.
I give 50k subs to be that cheer right now. Send up for gifted. What's up? I am not sending up. Just a whiff. What is going on? Y'all tripping.
So this is pretty messed up, and what makes it that much worse is that in this case, these comments came from other pro players in the community and partnered streamers in the Gear 5 community. The VOD has since been deleted, but I did grab some of the logs beforehand. The main 3 culprits are VitalTheLord for telling the streamer to stand up for a sub, Shock for telling the streamer the lengths they would go to sniff the streamer's trousers, and Reptilian, who wanted the streamer to fart. I didn't get that part, but he did later say, just a whiff please. As you can see, all the streamers in question are partnered, as shown by the tick next to their name. There is a bit more to this log. Here are the screenshots I caught. These 4 ended up targeting just normal members of this streamer's community as well. One argument broke out that led to this guy saying, "Get off my ass," which VitalTheLord responded, "I wouldn't be on your ass if the streamer let me on hers." Shortly after these events, these people did get banned from the chat, but this doesn't end there. First off, VitalTheLord got banned from Twitch and went to Twitter to say, "I didn't expect my Gears career to end like this. I'm glad for all the memories and the fact that I was able to get 1 trophy. Not sure where to go from here, but thanks for supporting the journey." Alongside Vital and the other 2 didn't get banned from Twitch, but this does go one step further again. Gears of War the game itself put out a statement saying that the players Vital, Noe, Reptilian and Shock have been banned from the game, and therefore are banned from competitive play as well. So this targeted harassment on Twitch led into a ban for 4 of the game's pros. Then we got some drama stemming from the GTA RP server NoPixel, of course involving xQc and this time his roommate Adept. As we've seen in the past, xQc is a big troublemaker on the server, and Adept when this happened was a cop. It's an event that spans over a long time, but similar to xQc messing with most cops, Adept was no exception. The turning point for this situation came when xQc killed Adept in-game. After this happened, this situation became a bit more emotional for Adept, later going on to say the following.
Last call of burger shot. We've done our fucking due diligence. We've done our duty to the community. We did our 1 burger shot call of
him, and then boom.
I've seen people.
Boom. Does it to me after I did nothing but try to alleviate the situation. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you know what? At this time, now you're getting put on blast now. I don't even care. Because I know how his chat is. And I know his chat is going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe she got mad at that. That's all in character. Oh my God. But it's just not. And I know that it's a loophole because you can hide behind it and act like you are in character. But it's just not.
This continued and Adept ended her stream and went onto Twitter to say, sorry for ending stream, but I absolutely hate being emotional on stream, and it wouldn't make sense for my character to be crying on duty. Sometimes I can push past the dog shit and sometimes I can't. Anyone that would like to throw further dog shit my way, be condescending or even contradictory, just remember that you don't know the facts or behind the scenes, etc. So yes, this became a bit toxic as Adept and xQc are roommates in real life, and from Adept's perspective, it sucks that she's been treated the same way as any other cop on the server was. Adept then showed up on X's stream and they ended up having a pretty heated argument. This clip above the rest got the most amount of views of almost 300,000. In the clip, X justifies his getting mad and killing Adept by saying it was simply his character getting mad.
Talk like you wanted to talk.
You wanted me to unmute? I'm unmuted.
Are we going to go talk like you wanted to talk?
I mean, you said unmute, I unmuted.
Right, because I'm tired of hiding behind this shit that you do every time.
Okay, now I admitted to you the other day that in character I was molding, and then out of character
Don't go there with all of that.
Okay, but
do you want to end so that we got the talk that you asked me for or not?
Okay. Can I say something before?
That is the question.
Okay. Well, can you understand that I always do this? And it's not target.
Oh God, here we go. I know you're gonna try so hard to justify it behind your character, and I know your chat's gonna make you feel you're incredibly justified and you're gonna double down on it.
Okay.
But they don't know the shit that you did the other day in the room, out of character, no streams, no game involved. They don't know.
Yeah, but I was...
15 minutes later, X ended his stream and later tweeted out in caps, everyone assumes everything I do is out of character, cutting clips short and making me look bad when I try super hard to roleplay. I don't think anyone genuinely likes X or the interactions with him. I'll either make a new character or quit RP tomorrow. So this whole idea of getting mad but only in game is used. When X got mad and ended up downing Adept, he used the excuse that that was just his character getting mad, not him himself. So that's where I pass this one off to you. Is this excuse of X getting mad but only in-game valid or not? We follow on to the next day and Adept didn't speak too much further on the situation, but did state that they talked about it and made up. From X's side though, he did go forward with what he said and decided to make a new character and turned a new leaf by becoming a part of the police force.
Pierre Paul, aka Ride Along Pierre, nice to meet you all. I'll be looking, listening, and learning. And I will not be in your legs.
I got a question.
I'm sorry, what?
Hi, Peter.
Are you related to Jean-Paul?
Yeah, any relation to that piece of shit, Paul, that we chase all the time?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
The one who threw my cruiser in the water 16 times?
That dude's a douche. I hope you ain't.
Hey, everybody raise your hand if you hate Jean-Paul.
But he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Fucking piece of shit. Fuck Jean-Paul.
Ew.
What a piece of shit.
Younger brother.
He beat my best friend to death.
Any questions for PP?
That's not the name.
Raise your hand. Any questions for PP?
It's Pierre.
The next up we got a DMCA ban from that of WillNeff, and he tweeted out saying, I just got banned for watching a clip of Samurai Jack that's on YouTube on my stream. K. Legitimately, a clip on their official YouTube. What the F is this? It's a copyright claim for a clip they put on their own YouTube. I don't understand at all. So Will played a clip from YouTube, which was from a paid-for TV show and received a DMCA strike/claim for it. As with all DMCA strikes, it comes with a ban that lasted 2 days, so I guess it's a bit more of a warning than anything. Just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean it can be restreamed. And alongside this, as it turns out, Twitch has completely changed their DMCA system. It used to be to strike a streamer, the owner of the content would have to email Twitch with a takedown request. Now that has been changed to a simple form. So this could become an even bigger problem going forward. We'll just have to wait and see. Next up, we got the bi-weekly Pokimane hot take. This week, Poki was reacting to a video about streamers and content creators not being friends with their viewers. One user brought up in chat when a streamer put sub count on stream encouraging people to sub more, and this became a topic line for the following clip, and especially here, Poki brings up big streamers with huge sub counts using this same tactic. So the following clip blew up, getting over 100k views. Here it is.
I think the highest like sub count I've ever showcased on my stream as like, hey guys, help me get to this goal, is maybe 2-3k, like 2,000 or 3,000 subs. People who have like 50k subs and they're like, let's get 51k. I hate saying potentially controversial stuff or telling people what to do, but I do personally find that a little bit off-putting to think like you make so much money and you must be very, very well aware of this as being such an easy and clear marketing tactic to try to convince people to give you even more money. That's crazy. Is that really necessary? It's just really not. Like, it's not necessary.
Last little bits to cover today. First off, from Twitch themselves. Last week we had the Twitch Town Hall talk situation where djWHEAT came on and talked about the platform and such. One of the things that came along with that is that Twitch planned to do one of these every week for the platform. But after the drama last week, Twitch have stated, thanks to everyone who tuned in to the first episode of Let's Chat. We've heard your feedback and we're going to hit pause on the next stream while we make changes for Let's Chat going forward. So the irony here is, of course, Twitch say they can take it, and now they've cancelled future events. So what else has happened going into the weekend? Well, the only notable thing is Pokimane is going to do a hot tub stream with the rest of Offline TV for her birthday. That's going to be next Friday, so if it happens, it will probably be quite big. And so that's it for that one, and that's where I'm going to end today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, it really does help. I want to thank you all for watching as normal, and I hope to see you in the next one.